I don't know why I ended up here again, this worn-down diner on the edge of nowhere, with its flickering neon sign and the faint smell of burnt coffee. Maybe I'm chasing something I can't quite name. Or maybe I'm running from it. All I know is, the moment I walked through the door, my chest tightened, as though the air in here had already memorized my story. And then there he was. Sitting in the same booth by the window, his dark silhouette outlined by the faint glow of the parking lot light. He didn't turn around. Didn't even flinch. It's like he knew I'd show up. All along it was a fever, I whispered to myself, trying to steel my nerves. My hands trembled slightly as I slid into the seat across from him. He looked up then, his eyes holding that familiar mixture of calm and chaos. "You're late," he said, leaning back, arms crossed. "I didn't know we had an appointment," I shot back, but my voice cracked, betraying me. "You always show up," he said, a faint smirk tugging at his lips. "Throwing your hands in the air, begging for answers." He leaned forward now, his voice dropping to a near whisper. "Show me something," you said. I swallowed hard, unsure whether it was anger or desperation coursing through me. "And you said, if you dare, come a little closer." The words hung between us, heavy and electric, like a storm about to break. "Round and around and around and around we go," I muttered, shaking my head. It felt like I was sinking into a spiral I couldn't escape. Every step toward him pulled me deeper into his orbit. "Tell me now," I said, my voice wavering. "Tell me now you know." He didn't answer. He just studied me, as though peeling back my layers to find the core of me. "Not really sure how to feel about it," I admitted, looking down at my hands. "Something in the way you move." My voice trailed off as my eyes met his again. "It makes me feel like I can't live without you." His expression didn't change, but his hand moved slightly, resting near mine on the table. "It's not much of a life you're living," he said quietly. "It's not just something you take," I shot back. "It's given." A silence fell between us, thick and suffocating, until he broke it. "Why do you keep coming back?" I blinked, the weight of the question pressing down on me. "Ooh, the reason I hold on," I said softly, my voice cracking. "Ooh, 'cause I need this hole gone." He leaned back again, watching me with an almost unbearable intensity. "Funny, you're the broken one," he said, shaking his head. "But I'm the only one who needed saving." The words hit me like a punch to the chest, and I felt tears welling up. "When you never see the light," I whispered, "it's hard to know which one of us is caving." For a moment, I thought he might reach for me, might pull me into that darkness he carried like a second skin. But he didn't. He just sat there, his gaze steady, unwavering. "Not really sure how to feel about it," I murmured again. "Something in the way you move." My voice cracked as the tears finally fell. "It takes me all the way. I want you to stay." He stood then, slow and deliberate, his movements as fluid as ever. "I can't stay," he said, his voice soft but firm. "Not the way you want me to." I watched as he walked away, his silhouette fading into the night. And I sat there, in that worn-down diner, feeling like I'd just lost a piece of myself. But maybe that's the point. Maybe he was never meant to stay.